on the road.
Live from Paris, France, video gaming capital of the world, it's time for the Eddie Vegas Show, starring Eddie Vegas. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for, here's Eddie!
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Please, sit down. Please. You're too kind. Okay. Let's get this shit happening again. On our 3-6 offsuit, on the button, we fold. Let's get the camera set so you can see everybody. Oh, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players. Excellent. I just need to make third. Excellente. We'd like to welcome you to the stream. I'm your host, Eddie Vegas, and tonight we are doing a live cast of Full House Poker on Xbox 360. And so welcome to the stream. And what I'm going to be doing during this stream is I'm going to be looking at my hands, I'll be looking at the players, I'll be looking at the moves, I'll be explaining a little bit my thinking about the players and about my hands. And well, there we go, 4-2 already and 8-5. We just got a bunch of junk here. However, I didn't really follow the betting, so let's see how much negative is made there. 30,000. That's some pretty loose calls for 30,000. Somebody had a raise somewhere and somebody had a call, which I should have been paying attention to. Okay, and now negative decides to use this big stack to push the table around. Well, it's not going to work with me, baby. Queen deuce offsuit's going into muck. Nice hand. Oh wait, he gets looked up with ace-5. Wow, I certainly wouldn't look him up with ace-5 myself. Well, Queen-King flops 2 pair. And Bango, negative 81, is off to a big lead. And we're down to 6. Just like that, we're down to 6 players, as Vince Van Patten used to say. My twos, I'm going to raise with, just because. Just because I want to see what everybody does. And negative 81 folds, which is really interesting. I may represent the ace. Actually, I think I'm going to represent the ace because it's really not that much money. I'm going to put 9,000 in. That's probably a little weak as a bet, but then again, if I want people to call me with my ace, that looks like just about the right size bet. I get called in 2 places. It's time to wave the white flag. I'm going to be thinking about it. Like, let's say I had ace-4 and now I'm worried about an ace with a bigger kicker. So I'm going to think about it quite a bit and I'm going to check, and we get it checks all around. And now if I had an ace, I would be going all in like that. So now I have to Hollywood a little bit. I can't just like fold and go like, well, okay, I had 8-9. Okay, I fold. I had 8-9 suited. Wow, and a call. Wow. Wow, wow. Yep. That would have been pretty hard to get away from, I have to admit, especially calling. Well, just like that, we're down to 5 players. And we're gonna fold this piece of crap. That's the real problem with play money games. But then again, it teaches you how to play against very rich, very bad players. Quite honestly, I have the most respect for Negative 81. And Negative 81 is going to be the guy I'm going to be keeping an eye on. And I'll tell you what impressed me about Negative 81 is that after he won his big pot, he was ready to fold to a raise. That impressed me. 3 jacks, man, they're dropping like flies. They're dropping like flies. Wow, we just started with 7 players, so we're down to 4. And I have a feeling I'm here with GM Nick Castro, who I haven't seen anything from so far. And we're not all that overjoyed about checking our 10-4 offsuit. I don't think I'm going to wait around. I'm going to go ahead and bet 4,000. If somebody has an ace, they'll call me. And what worries me is that Gian Nick Castro, who we haven't seen anything from, has rapidly called, and this scares me ever so slightly. However, I think I have to keep the pressure on. I'm going to put 10,000. That's the way. So often the case, you need to double barrel those bluffs. Because basically that's what I was doing. I don't care if I had top pair. If I bet and I get 2 callers, I'm really thinking I'm beat. Top pair crappy kicker, I'm pretty much beat. This is actually a tough decision, but I'm gonna fold. That's more of a what I like to call a strategic fold. It didn't really matter so much about the king as I just felt like it was right for me to fold at that exact moment. Here we are on the button, and we're going to raise. And actually, I'm going to make it quite a decent. When you're on play money, you have to put a lot in. Well, we saw the same move with King Queen. The thing is, I really don't want to play against pocket 9s or pocket 8s here. I have to fold. Nice hand, nice bet. And he plays well, he didn't show his cards. Okay. Really though, ace-5, like that. There was just too much of a chance, too many hands that deserved to be pushed all in were destroying me there. Wow, and a raise and a quick call. I'm putting negative 81 as the best player at the table. Wow, what a suck out. Seriously, I don't blame you for being disgusted there. Why would he call? God. Okay, I admit I wasn't really watching the action like a hawk, but still. The super suck out. Okay. I'm going to have to perhaps change my analysis of negative 81. Either he's getting like a shitload of good hands, or he's overvaluing hands like pocket fours, queen jack, or he's getting really good hands, or I would say there's also a 10% chance that he really knows what the hell he's doing, and that some of those shoves could have been with total air. Definitely impresses me though as the best player at the table. We have the button and we have a premium hand. So we're going to raise 4,000. I think I'm going to have to call him here. I mean, I really do have a hand, so whatever. If he's got me beat, he's got me beat. Oh, this domination. Not dominated anymore. Whoa. Wow, and the king at the... Oh my god. What a hand. Well, anyway, he was dominated. Whatever, I had my money in really good with him. Okay. Well, cool. And plus, that was really interesting, seeing that he was ready to shove with the ace-6 offsuit. So now we know that he overvalues his hands, and he's not as good of a player as I thought he was. Now my main question is he going to slow down now that he doesn't have the massive chip lead? And GM DeCastro is like the ghost player. He never draws attention to himself. And he just seems to be hanging in there. Okay, I'm gonna let him have my big blind. I wonder if this reasonable size raise is in function of the fact that he is back near the starting stack. And that was interesting that the other big stack at the table was able to fold that. I really find that I get the best tells from folds. Folds, especially in play money, folds are the biggest tell. Well, of course he has something. Wow, he called him down with fours. Wow, holy shit. Wow, he called him down with fours. Wow. Wow, either he had an incredibly good read, or he doesn't really know how to play either. Because seriously, calling him down with fours, I have to admit that really took it. Like, I wasn't ready to make that read. I was not ready to make that read on the guy. He looked spewy, but I was still ready to give him the benefit of a doubt. But there, calling him down with fours, Like I say, it's either the read of the century or the guy just thought his fours were good because